Clementine may have successfully set herself free, but what was she escaping from? And who imprisoned her in the first place? My name is Clementine, and I am a very big fan of Just Dance lore. Sorry. It's not even that funny. Listen, if other people can make fun of my name, then so can I. Can't Tame Her is my first map I've ever done with Just Dance, and it was such a huge honor for me. But before I became a Just Dance coach, I was a Just Dance lore fanatic. I love going down the different rabbit holes of how each map is connected to each other and how each character knows each other. And now I have my own coach to have conspiracies about. So like we've been doing all week, we'll analyze the map, go through our theories, and then see what the Lore Guardian has to say about Clementine and her box that she's in. Also, just as a disclaimer, I did work on this map as a dancer, but the only lore input I had was naming her, so I don't know any of her story at all. I had no hand in making it. So let's analyze the map. The map begins with a zoom in on Clementine. That's me. Stuck in a very tight-looking room with walls completely closed in on her. As the song starts, the walls react to her dancing by shifting and lighting up with the beat. Clementine begins to push the walls around her as she dances, but they always move back in towards her. As we come up on the first chorus, she's able to slightly break apart the room to leave more space, and shards of the wall float in the air. It doesn't last long, however, as during the second verse, the walls come back together and she continues to try and push them away, just more aggressively this time. As we come up on the second chorus, Clementine has a big costume change and is able to break apart the walls even more than before, leaving more room for her to dance. During the bridge, she's closed in again and attempts to reason with the walls. Eventually, she takes matters into her own hands and breaks the entire room apart completely, revealing a psychedelic background. At the end of the song, she looks proud as she has successfully freed herself. It's so weird to analyze a map that I'm in. It's so bizarre. There are still times where I'm playing the game and my thumbnail comes up and I'm like, I forgot I was in here. So I want to explain why I named her Clementine. When we were in rehearsals, the choreography directors made it really clear what kind of storytelling they wanted for the map. They wanted this map to be a journey. They wanted there to be character growth. And if I'm tooting my own horn a little bit, I'm really proud of how I portrayed that in the map. I wasn't sure how the map was gonna turn out. I feel like when you're making something, you don't know how people are gonna take it until it's actually out. But I think I was able to connect to the song and share the story that they wanted for the map, so I'm really proud of myself. Sorry, I'm gonna toot that horn. Also, the Lore Guardian let me name her, so I named her Clementine. Clementine was a name that I heard for the first time in the Walking Dead Telltale series, and I played that when I was 16 or 17. And I just fell in love with that name and everything it represented. To me, that name is just sunshine. And I always said that if I had a daughter, I would want to name her Clementine. And to be completely honest, this map feels like my baby. It's really hard for it to not feel like your baby when you've worked so hard on it. And I think getting to see my costume take shape over time and see the wig go from unstyled to styled and then the makeup get done, it really felt like a person was being made. So I named her Clementine. It also fit really well with her costume, so we lucked out in that department. Seeing my own map for the first time left me with a lot of questions. First of all, what dance verse is this? Is this the psychedelic Coachella verse? Also, why was she in that box to begin with? Did someone stick her in there? Is this one of Night Swan's corporate buildings? Also, is Clementine a villain? Is she a bad person? Is that why she's locked away? God, I hope not. I don't want to be a villain. I need more information. Well, I guess we'll never get the answers we're looking for. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Just kidding, the Lore Guardian told me everything! During the entirety of Lore Week, I have read what the Lore Guardian has sent me while making the script, but for this one, I really wanted to record my reaction to reading the lore for the first time. And oh my God, I'm glad I recorded my reaction because the story is wild. So without further ado, here's the lore from Can't Tame Her. Good morning. All right, today I'm reading Clementine lore for the first time. I'm so excited. I didn't anticipate doing this in my pajamas. I look like a Saturday mom. A single mom who works 2 jobs. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't really know what to expect. I wasn't expecting Clementine to get any lore at all. So the fact that she has lore just makes me so happy. So, let's read it. The fate of Clementine is an example of what happens when one challenges me, declared Ninth Long, CEO of Long Incorporation. All the employees stared at the hologram of their boss fading away as they realized they were unlikely to see their colleague again. A CEO put a hit out on me? Also, who is Ninth Long? Clementine had dared to confront her. She had discovered that Long Incorporated controlled a part of the virtual scape and used it as a kind of prison and secret headquarters for its agents. This place held sensitive information about many dance verses. Clementine wasn't surprised. In cyberpunk, one always had to stay ahead, especially to maintain the position of a CEO in a major corporation. But she didn't expect to find Freya, her missing friend, in the virtual scape. She couldn't determine whether her friend was there willingly or not. Freya from Love Me Land? On the impulse of this discovery, Clementine confronted Ninth and ended up in a prison within this virtual scape, convinced that she would stay there and keep all its secrets with her. But Ninth made one mistake: underestimating Clementine. Before confronting her boss, she had studied how the prisons functioned, which allowed her to identify their weaknesses. By concentrating a maximum of flow inside, the prison could implode. That's what happened, and much faster than anticipated. Freya helped from the outside, creating a diversion to prevent the excess energy from being noticed. This is a heist. We just pulled off a heist. Seeing Clementine arrive in the virtual scape, Freya quickly understood that it was an opportunity for both of them to escape. She was tired of using her skills for others. It was time for something new. Now reunited, the only thing left is to find a way out of the virtual scape. Perhaps Ninth could be merciful. After all, she admired resourceful people. And by the way, Ninth Long, the boss of Long Incorporation, is the coach from New World? From New World? Oh my god! Okay, I know I'm gonna sound biased because I'm the coach for this map. This is the craziest lore. I just spit everywhere. This is the wildest lore I've read. Like, my head is spinning right now. Okay, so Freya and Clementine are friends, and they both worked for Long Incorporation, and they found this secret prison. And when Clementine confronted Ninth Long about it, Ninth was like, put her behind bars. Tell it to the judge. And it's the coach from New World? Dude, I loved New World! And now she's my enemy! So I wonder if Love Me Land was the diversion to distract people from noticing the excess energy that Clementine put out. Dude, I cannot grasp the information. This is insane. I'm so proud of her. I was a little worried she was gonna end up being a villain for some reason. Like, maybe she was in prison for a reason. Maybe she deserved to be there. But she's a good egg! And she's my good egg! I need to process this information. I need to process. Somehow I have even more questions than I had before. Did Clementine just show up late to work one too many times and got fired? Is Clementine gathering the workforce to unionize? Down with CEOs! Down with the 1%! Listen, I know I'm very, very biased because I am in this map, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. But this story is up there with, like, the Bride and Rasputin story for me. This is so insane. There's so many characters involved, and there's so many theories that are like swirling in my brain. Like, where is Virtual Scape? Is it like a real dance verse, or is it like a fake virtual one? Am I gonna come back to a real dance verse with Freya? Is the coach from New World gonna hire an assassin to take me out? Clementine, what's that red dot on your forehead? This whole story is so fascinating to me, and again, I know I'm biased, but like, I'm obsessed with it. To me, it's a really complex story that goes across different dance verses with different characters. And I also love that Clementine is the type to stand up for what's right no matter how powerful her opponent is. I'm just very proud of her. I want to know more! What's going on? Also, the fact that Clementine is connected to Freya makes me really happy because the dancer for Freya, who is also the dancer for Toxic and Gimme More, her name is Julie Bagal. Every time she's in a map, people tell me that they think it's me, or that if I'm in a map, they think it's her, because we look so similar. I don't super see it until we're both painted in white, and then I see it. I think it's our eyes. I think our eyes are like the same shape. Maybe same like bone structure, I don't know. Either way, it's a huge compliment, because Julie is beautiful and so talented. Not to mention, New World is one of my favorite maps from Just Dance 2019. So this is like, this whole story is like perfect to me. If I got to come back and do a duet with Freya, ooh. Or even better, let me battle Knife Long. I'm not messing around. I'll fight a CEO. I've never fought anyone before, but I'm scrappy and I got pizzazz. I'll figure it out. The other thing I love too is that Knife is like a really powerful antagonist in the series now. Being the CEO of a corporation in the Just Dance universe is like ultimate villain material for me. I just think she makes a really cool opponent. And I love her. But if I have to take her down, I will. Also, just so y'all know, at the time of recording, I have not been asked to come back and be a coach again for Just Dance. So please don't take any of this as like hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I am literally just theorizing. I have no information. And I also don't know if they're gonna continue to tell this story. But Just Dance already knows how much I loved being a coach, so they know that the phone is always on and I am ready to receive the call. If you guys want Clementine to come back and strike and unionize the Just Dance capitalist verse, you know where to find me. Thank you so much for watching this video and all the other videos in Lore Week. This has been such a big project for me. My script is like 21 pages long. I went to the University of Yappington and majored in blabology, and I did so much research on these videos. I spent so much time with my laptop at the library just trying to focus. I even kept the game open next to me while I was writing scripts just so I could like double check details whenever I needed to. But I'm so proud of how everything went this week. I'm really, really proud of Lore Week. I am also super, super grateful to Amberfall for making all of the memes in these videos. Please go follow her. She is so talented. And of course, Aurore, the Just Dance lore guardian, for trusting me with all this information. As a developer, I'm sure it's a little scary to an extent to work with a community member on a project like this. So I'm really grateful that she trusted me with all this information that hasn't been shared yet. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. And if you missed any other lore videos for this week, they're all up. I also have a Just Dance lore playlist if you want to go through every single lore video that I've made. I also don't have like an actual real gameplay for Can't Tame Her yet, but I do have a video of me dancing to it in the game for the first time just to see what score I got, if you want to go check that out too. Thank you so much for watching Lore Week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Let's go! Last day of Lore Week. I'm kind of sad it's over. I've been working so hard on this. And she's over already. I was kind of sad.